我感觉我真的要撑不住了。
Hi everyone, I'm Little A. Lately, I've been feeling like I can't hold on much longer. Life seems determined to go against me. Half a year ago, I was scammed out of 200,000 yuan, which wasn't just a massive financial blow but a mental nightmare. Since last November, after my birthday, things have gone downhill fast. First, a fan spent 1 or 2 months cursing me out in my live streams, dissing me daily with vile words until I had a mental breakdown. I went to the hospital, and the doctor diagnosed me with acute stress disorder and bipolar disorder. I felt completely hollowed out. Before I could recover, I got into a serious car accident. My car was totaled, and I got injured. Then I had a relapse. Still healing, I was diagnosed with pleurisy, and the doctor said surgery might be needed. I thought I'd tough it out until the new year for a breather, but right after, I fell into a scam trap and lost 200,000 yuan. That money was my savings from years of hard work, meant for a better future, but it vanished in an instant. In just 6 months, it's like misfortune has targeted me, hitting me with one disaster after another. One blow? I could grit my teeth and tell myself it'd pass. But when it's relentless, and I'm facing it all alone, I'm not that strong. I break down, lie awake all night, tears streaming uncontrollably. Sometimes I wonder if I did something to deserve this, but no answer comes. The more I think, the angrier I get. My pain and helplessness only fuel the scammers' arrogance and glee. They're living it up with my money while I suffer. So I lay at home, day after day, my mind a mess. But finally, I told myself I can't let these dark thoughts win. I have to pull myself together and seek justice. It's a tough road, but I won't give up. I want to live with dignity and make those scammers pay. No matter how hard it gets, I'll keep going. Please believe in me. I'll get through this.
咱们大部分女生还是适合结婚生孩子的。
Hi everyone, I'm Little B, 35, never married. I've been going on blind dates since my 20s, and I'm still single. Haters might say I don't look at myself, but honestly, there are just too many weirdos out there. Let me tell you about one date. I met a guy on a dating app. He messaged me first. His profile wasn't impressive. 5 feet 9 inches, decent photos, but I wasn't sold. Still back then I was a bit desperate and thought, why not? Maybe he's husband material. I figured looks aren't everything. Maybe he's a gem inside. We chatted on WeChat and he asked to meet that night. I said no, I was going house hunting with my bestie. I was planning to buy a second place to secure my future. He said, what a coincidence, I'm looking too. Where? Let's go together. I thought, fine, 2 birds, 1 stone. At the sales center parking lot I waited in my car. When he got out of his, I nearly laughed. He looked like he'd left his legs at home. Listed as 5 feet 9 inches. He was 5 feet 6 inches tops, with a balding rural encirclement hairstyle. Nothing like his pics. I'm not shallow, but there's got to be some spark, and he wasn't it. Whatever, we went in. While the agent talked, I stepped out to the restroom. My bestie later whispered he'd chatted her up and added her WeChat to discuss later. She let him, curious what he'd do. I'd already written him off, 0 boundaries. After, he texted us both the same flirty nonsense about life and love. My bestie and I laughed ourselves silly in bed watching Short-Legged Bro play wannabe Casanova. Where'd he get the confidence to hit on 2 women with that height, look, and vibe? Later I found out he'd lied about his job too. Just a temp worker, not the manager he claimed. I told her dating's hard enough. Can't we respect each other? Stop acting big or treating others like fools. Recognize yourself, short legs, and thanks for the laughs. Class dismissed.
我今年35岁了，从20多岁开始相亲。
Hi everyone, I'm Little C, 55, never married, no kids. I want to share my life with you young folks as a heads up. I started working at 20 and had some career success by 25. I was pretty, kept in shape, not bragging, but I had plenty of suitors. Handsome guys flirted, aunties set me up, but I couldn't stand any of them. Seeing friends' messy marriages and factory couples divorce left me thinking marriage was too risky. I swore if I didn't find my Prince Charming, I'd go solo, free to play, eat, rest, or hang out with friends. No kids, no spouse drama, no in-law hassles, no stressing over a child's needs. Back then, I thought I'd cracked the code to happiness, living life on my terms. My parents disagreed, nagging me about aging out of motherhood and future regrets. "Who'll care for you when we're gone?" they'd say. Annoyed, I moved out to escape it. Over time, they aged and stopped bothering. A few years back, they passed away, and suddenly loneliness hit hard. Last year, a tricycle broke my right leg. I was hospitalized for over a month. Friends took me in and signed papers, but no one stayed. I hired a nurse. Colleagues and a few pals visited once, but seeing other patients with family left me empty. I regretted not listening to my parents. Finding a partner might have spared me this. After discharge, I checked out nursing homes. Money doesn't guarantee good care. Some aides mistreat childless seniors who can't fend for themselves. Kids are like insurance. You may not need them, but they're a must-have option. Too late for regrets now. I cried my heart out in bed, but it changes nothing. I used to think independence was everything, but now I see it's a hollow victory. To the young, don't be stubborn or think money solves all. What you can't see now, you'll get when you're old and dumb. Don't end up like me, don't let regret catch you.
我这一生没有结过婚。
Hi everyone, I'm Little D. Today I'm sharing a story from a 55-year-old fan big sis, who's unmarried and childless, hoping you'll learn from her. She worked at 20, succeeded by 25, was gorgeous, and had suitors galore, but she liked none. High standards, plus friends, bad marriages, and factory divorces, scared her off. She thought, no Prince Charming? I'll live free, no spouse, in-laws, or kid worries. She loved the idea of total control. Traveling, working, resting as she pleased. Her parents urged her to wed, warning of regret. But she moved out to dodge the nagging. They aged, gave up, then passed away years ago, leaving her alone. Last year, a tricycle broke her leg. Hospitalized a month with no family, just a nurse. Friends visited once. Other patients had kin, but she didn't, and it hurt. She regrets ignoring her parents. Too late now. She checked nursing homes. Money doesn't insure care. Childless elders get picked on. Kids are insurance. Even if they're not dutiful, they deter trouble. She's crushed, wishing she hadn't been so headstrong, leaving her parents worried till the end. She told me she once mocked married friends, thinking she was smarter, but now she envies them. She asked me to tell you, don't buy online toxic positivity or fear marriage into loneliness. Happiness takes trying. What youth blinds you to, age reveals, like how bleak it is without a partner or kids. Don't follow her path to regret. Her story hit me. There's no redo pill. I urge you, don't let the internet fool you. Marriage isn't a monster. Fight for your joy. If you or your kids lean anti-marriage, share this. Learn from her. Don't wait for old age regrets. May you all find happiness, not loneliness, in the end.
The video is coming to an end, and if you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. I'll keep updating with content you love, and your support is my biggest motivation to keep going. Also, feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments. I'll be picking some of your feedback from there, and those selected will get a mysterious reward from me.